Well, goodbye. What was the name of this place?
Mazunte.
Bless you. Well, goodbye, Mazunte. It was a real hidden gem. I'm so glad that we stopped here. It's not really any anchorage to speak of. None of our charts or cruising guides mark this as an anchorage in the traditional sense, in that it provides some kind of protection. But when we arrived, it was so flat calm that we just couldn't resist, and we're so glad that we did, because it's a real special town. We weren't expecting to find anything quite like it there, but it's a real haven for the alternatives. The hippies are flocking down in great masses from all over the world, and really cool vibes actually, really relaxed pace of life in the town. Everyone came there to just get away from the world for a bit, and it really seems to have worked. It's really cheering them up, whatever they're getting away from.
I went there to get away from here and him. It worked. Highly recommend.
Can you see he's perked right up? So there you go. Go to Mazunte.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Welcome to southern Mexico sailing. The wind is consistent at 3 knots and we are plying forward at 5.5 knot speed. The iron Jenica is on and everything is good. We only have a short hop to Huatulco National Park. The captain let me sit behind the wheel. See, I'm working my way up. Maybe soon I will be allowed to touch it.
Long way to go before he reaches the top, I think. Don't touch that.
I'm just like a machine, really. Do this, sit here, look at that. It's really hard.
Yeah, unreliable machine that talks back.
Need my oil changing.
Just what you need. Oh, dear.
Definitely need my oil changing. And then I promise I'll be reliable.
Heard that before. Southern Mexico sailing, huh? You push the button, you choose your RPMs, and you get comfortable for a few hours. We got 4.5 knots of wind, and it's just slightly come round from the nose. So let's see what miracles the captain can achieve with that.
I've been holding on for miracles from him for the last 12 years, but let's see today, huh? You never know. Today may be the day.
Never give up hope. Watch the boom.
That's right, see? Something happens to me, you all know what has really gone on here. Watch the boom. Conveniently heading at my head. It wasn't an accident, just remember this. I've got a video evidence right here.
First mate needs to be careful. The first miracle that the captain performs might be the wrong one.
He shut me up. That will be a miracle.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Ready for the miracle? There you go. 3 miracles for the day. 2 sails flying, engines off, and we are sailing just below 4 knots. That's not too bad because we got a good head start with the engine. And finally, for my last trick, the first mate is nowhere to be seen down in the galley preparing lunch. So, yeah, good day for the captain, I think.
Well, we are not charging ahead, but beggars can't be choosers, eh? We really need to learn how to work with these weak winds, otherwise we're not going to be going anywhere, it seems. I think there are 3 ingredients for sailing in a southern Mexico. A lot of patience, a lot of time, and a fantastic first mate.
This is just gorgeous. We're going to drop the stern anchor, pull ourselves back into the cove and settle down for a few days, get comfortable. Maybe one day we'll get a smaller stern anchor. You never know when the unexpected gale's going to catch you on the stern though, do you?
Ooh, this place looks lovely. It's got 3 or 4 restaurants and some of them even have tablecloths.
I don't know about that one. Those fancy red tablecloths over there, out of our price range.
Captain is back. I have no price range.
He does. Written all over your face. Cheap.
For that, we are totally going to that restaurant with a tablecloth.
I'm going to be eating the tablecloth for lunch, I think.
Promesas son nada más que solo palabras, y si no las cumples se van a desvanecer. Algún día volverás tú al lado mío y yo de testigo. Vamos 1, 2, 3 sin estrés. Muéstrame sus pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven. Yo sé que tú quieres. Vamos 1, 2, 3.
So, what is all this Bohemia's boxed fizz in aid of?
We are celebrating. Woo! Today we have reached 750 nautical miles from Puerto Vallarta.
Oh my god, that went fast.
So we did it in about 6 weeks' time. And what's really scary is that we are only 250 miles away from the Mexico and Guatemala border. So we have made a beautiful Chateau Bohemia.
Look at that, pushing the boat out.
Paris, so many memories.
I can't believe it's not Moe.
I think they need to work on their packaging though.
Cheers!
Uh-oh, trouble in paradise. Look what happened, the swell arrived. The captain is not happy.
This is my not happy with the anchoring situation face, just in case you didn't realise. Yeah, the swell's really rolled in, it's nasty. We had about 3 foot plus, luckily hitting us more or less on the front of the boat because we got the stern anchor out. But this time we've messed up the stern anchor and we're about 20 degrees off, so it's causing this horrible roll throughout the boat. Time to move on, I think, find some shelter.
This area is fantastic. All of this national park has about 12 anchorages and they are about half a mile apart. So it's really good. If you don't like one, you just move on the next day to the second one.
Some good shelter would be nice. That's all I want. That's all I ask for in life.
We are in search of another gorgeous beach with maybe a couple of more palapas with tablecloths. The captain nearly cried last night after our dinner bill.
I'm crying myself to sleep on the budget these days. Wait till we leave Mexico. We've officially sailed off of the guidebook. It's beyond the places where the authors of our Mexico cruising Bible have visited. So we're on our own, scrambling, putting waypoints in and figuring out where we're going.
It's no fun going into a little bay where there's no chart for it, let me tell you. It does look sketchy. We just dropped the hook at 15 feet and I can see the rocks down there. Okay, very careful, there's rocks here. How deep is this?
A little bit stressful, this approach. The big rocks under us, and for once the water is clear enough to see them looking back at us. Very carefully going to bite the anchor down.
Okay, we overshoot it. We are way too close to those rocks. So anchor is going up and second try. Whew, that's better. Second time lucky. And at the stern we still have 15 feet to play with.
That should be plenty. We let out the snubber, it's an extra 20 feet. We should be just kissing those rocks on the beach.
With the rudder, which we just repaired. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we normally like to leave a little bit more room than that underneath us. So it's a little bit close for comfort. and the previous position when we first arrived, before we re-anchored, we'd have pretty much been bouncing on the rock by now. So good job we moved. We're not expecting any weather coming in or anything too severe, so this will be fine for a few days of enjoying the cove.
And we are off again, leaving this gorgeous base. This time we are being chased out by lack of food. Literally, we are down to 1 cabbage, 1 carrot and 2 tomatoes. And we've been eating cabbage for the last 3 days and I have run out of ideas. So we are heading out of here into civilization so we can hit some food stores. It's early morning on Sunday, so let's hope that the marina is opened.
Back on the road again, this time off to a marina. We had a fantastic time in the Bahias de Huatulco. The whole area is a national park and closed to buildings and development, and the bays are just beautiful. The beaches and the crystal clear water are 2 things that we just haven't seen like this since we left Baja California, and it's lovely to be back in the water and snorkeling again and making the most of it, and just seeing the anchor resting on the sandy bottom after you dropped it really adds a whole new dimension back to cruising, so love that. But yeah, it's a shame to be leaving. It's a special spot here and I can see why it's so popular. We have to go to a marina now and we have a bunch of jobs to do to prepare Bohemia for a crossing of the notorious Tehuantepec Isthmus, which is where all the Caribbean trade winds howl across the continent and come out funneled and strengthened the other side on the Pacific. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting period ahead of us for our travels. That's better. We got some unexpected wind again.
Oh, this is great. We only have 8 miles to go and we didn't think there would be any wind at all, so this is an added bonus. We are quickly making water as well because we don't know how long we're going to be in the marina and what the situation is with the local water. Normally 9 out of 10 you can't use Mexican tap water at all, so best come in with full tanks. Well, that didn't last long. We did about 10 minutes of nice sailing and now we are bobbing around at 2.2 knots. The discussion which is happening right now is, can we please turn on the engine and get there? The only saving grace is that the marina is not answering the phone anyway, so we don't really have anywhere to go. I just want to go food shopping. Is that too much to ask? Had enough of this cabbage. Actually, silly me, I should have given him cabbage for breakfast. You would see how quickly he would turn on the engine. Full speed ahead to the local supermercado.
Patience. Tranquilo, tranquilo, as they say in Mexico. If it was meant to happen, it will happen.
You wait, the cabbage will happen. For lunch, dinner and breakfast. 6 phone calls later, no reply. Welcome to Mexico. No phone calls being answered, radio was on silence, so we can't get hold of them in the next half an hour. We have no choice than just to pull in, tie up the dog. Marina Fonatur, Velero Bohemia aquí. Marina Fonatur. Well, I think it's time to get the fenders out everywhere. God knows what we're gonna find, where to park. Good luck to the captain.
Well, it worked for us in San Blas. It's our standard Fonatur arrival.
Pick the best sleep. Yeah, we're here. Get used to it.
Someone will realise and charge us for it afterwards. Well, here we go. No chart of the marina. Wish us luck.
Thank God I could see a side tie.
Are you coming for us?
Yeah, around, yeah, okay, so he's got around top. They saw us.
How many people?
Oh, it's Vicente.
Oh, amazing.
Mejor llegada en todo México. ¿Sí? Otro Marina, subimos 7 personas.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Rodrigo.
Hola, buenos días.
Tío Vicente.
Tío Vicente. Wow, this is insane. Not only we had 6 or 7 guys welcoming us, but one of them was waving, Pedro Tomas, I am nephew of Vicente from Acapulco. So Vicente must have called him ahead saying, watch out for Bohemia. So fantastic. We're going to be looked after. Maybe Tom will be buying another outboard from the family. Or dinghy.
We need a dinghy.
Exactly. Right, I'm going to go check in. That's it. We all checked in with the port captain. We're all legal and now we can enjoy Huatulco. I got all excited when I saw this. I said to Tom, oh look, there's a 5-star strippers club.
That club's for me, not for you.
Looks it.
It does actually. Vintage club. It's 5-star, that's all I need to know.
Oh look, the captain is washing his favorite solar panel. Some little animals did their business on them.
Want to be able to eat my dinner off these. They will be clean, my precious.
Ah, she's scrubbing well. She hasn't had a proper wash in 2.5 months. So it will be really nice to be sitting and not feeling salty surface everywhere.
Well, she really scrubbed up well.
And so did we. I think we needed it more than her. So you wait when you see our shower situation.
Just plumbing is in now. Here's your shower, sir.
Welcome to the marina and the luxury we live.
Time for you to hose yourself down.
As I said first, mates, if you want a bit of a luxury, ask your captain to take you to the marina. Just about to do the dishes and apparently I need to use the hose. Filling the thing.
See, I promised him limitless fresh water, and that's what he's got. Love coming to marinas.
What's next? Communal fridge?
Best start thinking about that one. We don't want to be the laughing stock in a marina, frankly. We got class. If you want to top up Bohemia's classy supply of boxed fizz, then please head over to www.patreon.com/sailingbohemia, where you'll find a small menu of our favorite classy cocktails to choose from.
Jim.
Thank you so much, and here's to all of our patrons. Oh, always tastes better from the box, I find. If you enjoyed this episode, then please don't forget to tell YouTube all about it by commenting, liking, and sharing. See you next time.